Hey guys, if you are struggling at all with adding your whole numbers or your decimals together, this video will definitely be a big help for you. Okay, so on this first page, we're going to work with just adding whole numbers together, and then the second page, we're going to be working with adding whole numbers and decimals. Okay. I also do not have my drawing slate, so I'm using a mouse. So bear with me if it is slow slash uh, a little bit ugly. So the first one we have is 42 plus 39. So make sure we look at the hint up here. It says make sure your starting digits are lined up. Okay. So we are going to write 42. Okay. And when I write my 39, I want to make sure that my starting digit 3 is directly underneath that 4. Okay, so when we have it like this is how we want to start it. Okay, so second, we just go from right to left. All we do is add those digits. So 2 plus 9 gives us 11. So I'm going to write the 1 and I'm going to carry the other one up here. And then I'm going to do 1 plus 4 is 5, plus 3 is 8. So that gives me my answer of 81. Okay, so that is going to be my answer for this first one. Okay, easy enough. The second one, we have 31 plus 18. Again, same thing. So I'm just going to write my 31. Okay, and when I add my 18, I want to make sure that my starting digit of 1 is under my starting digit of 3. Okay, so we have 31 plus 18. And then again, we just go from right to left adding. So 1 plus 8 gives us 9, and 3 plus 1 gives us 4 to get an answer of 49. Okay, so this is adding whole numbers to other whole numbers. So again, pretty straightforward. Okay, so second, a little more difficult, we have adding whole numbers to decimals. Okay, so for this first example, we have 2.4 plus 5.1. And again, we want to look at the hint up here. It says line up your decimals and use zeros as placeholders. Okay, so first I'm going to write my 2.4. Okay, so we have 2.4. Okay, and then when adding my 5.1, I first just want to line up my decimal. I want to put my decimal directly underneath and then put my numbers in accordingly. So the 5 is to the left of the decimal, and I have a 1 to the right of the decimal. And again, for my final answer, I want to make sure that my decimal is directly underneath the other two. And then again, just like we were adding the whole numbers, we go from right to left and we add. So 4 plus 1 gives us 5, and 2 plus 5 gives us 7. So we get an answer of 7.5. Okay? The second one is a little bit more tricky because we can see that the second number has more digits. Okay? That's okay though. So for this first one, again, we're just going to write the first number, which is 3.3. And then we're going to add that 12.8. Again, we want to make sure that decimal is directly underneath. So to the left of the decimal, I see that there is a 2. And to the left of the 2, I see that there's a 1. Okay? And I'm actually going to write that a little bit more to the left. And then to the right of the decimal, we see that there is an 8. Okay? So notice this is not like adding whole numbers. Our first digits are not lined up. The 1 and the 3 are not lined up. But we need to remember to make sure that we line up our decimals. And then for our answer, we put the decimal directly underneath. And then again, we just simply add. So 3 plus 8 gives me 11. So I'm going to write 1 and carry the other 1. 1 plus 3 is 4, plus an additional 2 is 6. And then I have this 1 remaining. Okay, there was nothing to add here, so I'm just going to add a 1 right there. So we have 16.1 as our answer. Okay, so hopefully this video helps if you have any sort of confusion about adding whole numbers to whole numbers or adding whole numbers to decimals.